Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Let's do our nails together, quarantine edition. First, I really just start off with my lint-free nail wipes, and I get these on Amazon. Everything used in this video will be linked down below. Next, I go in with my Sally Hansen Instant Cuticle Remover, and this basically just softens the cuticles before we go in and use a cuticle pusher tool. And then I do go in after the cuticle pusher tool and I do clip off all of the dead skin. Some people choose not to do this, which is totally fine. It's a personal preference thing, but I personally tend to bite my nails or pick at my cuticles, so I am very, very specific about this, and I do it to a very extreme extent. That way they last as long as possible. Even if you don't enjoy removing your cuticles, if you just push them back, it will help your nails last a lot longer because it helps the nail glue stick better onto the nail bed instead of having excess dead skin that you may not see being on the nail. Take the hot road and hop in. First impression, you OPN. We should be closer than friends. If you Alright, so this is just me going in with the cuticle cutter, and I am snipping off any of the excess dead skin that I do have on the nail bed there. If you do choose to do this, I just recommend that you're very careful not to cut off any live skin because that does cause bleeding and does open up a wound for possible infection. She's closing up, come to visit me, she say that she the loneliest and it's hard to open up. Open you up like a pug. After this step, I prefer to go back in with more nail polish remover just to ensure that there's no extra bacteria or any residue left from the cuticle remover, from the Sally Hansen cuticle remover gel. Just because, again, this is going to help the nail stick on longer if there's no oil or residue there. Now I'm going in with a nail buffer, and this basically just flattens the nail and again is removing anything excess that could be on the nail, or you can go in with a nail file, which would be fine as well. Today I'm going to be using the Kiss acrylic nail tips. These are actually brand new and we had just received them at CVS, and I was very excited to try them. There you can see I was showing you not to use the nail glue that it does come with. Usually the nail glue that is in any of the nail kits are horrible and they usually have your nail pop off very quickly. The nail glue that I'm using that I did show will be linked down below. I got a 6-pack from Amazon for really cheap, like under $10, and they genuinely help my nails last for at least 2 weeks. Even though these are cheap nails from CVS, they do last about 2 weeks because the nail glue is so strong. With that being said, now when I go in to put the nail on my nail bed, it is locked in place. It dries within, I would say, 5 seconds, to be quite honest. I do tend to hold them on just a little bit longer just to ensure that they're stuck, but it dries pretty immediately, which is actually really convenient because it helps you get your nails done much faster. And I just made sure before I am going in and gluing them, just made sure that they did fit on each nail, and I separated them to which ones fit best on which nails. And if you would like, some people do prefer to go in and file the nail itself before applying the nail to your personal nail, just because it helps the nail fit a little bit better and look a little bit better. I personally don't have patience for that. I am not a nail technician and I really could not care less. I'm grateful just to have a few tips on my fingers so that when my boyfriend wants me to scratch his back, I can do that for him. I am going here with a Sally Hansen Extreme Hardness nail polish. This is in the color Tickled Pink, and you can see here I'm rolling it in between my hands as opposed to shaking it, because shaking it does cause something in the nail polish. I can't truly remember, but I do know that it's much better if you roll it in between your hands to add warmth to the nail polish, therefore making it a smoother application. And now I'm just going in with 2 coats of the polish, and we'll move on to the next step. She's closing up. As I said, I'm definitely not a nail technician, so I do go in with the other end of my cuticle pusher here, and I just go in and clean up any of the edges that I spilled excess nail polish onto. And then after this, I'm going to go in with these two polishes here. One is the Sally Hansen Hard as Nails. I just do this personally to ensure that the nail won't chip. And then I'm also going in with the Paparazzi Quick Dry Top Coat. You can use any top coat. I just use this one because it's so quick drying. Now, this is a huge tip I have for you guys. I use the O'Keeffe's Working Hands. I use this every single night because I'm in nursing school and I'm also a pharmacy technician. So using this really helps when my skin is all dried out from washing my hands so often. And I actually use this instead of using cuticle oil because it is much more moisturizing. Now I'm going in with the Body Shop Wild Argan Oil, and I'm just using this to moisturize my hands. You can use any lotion. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please remember to like, subscribe, and send me any of your pictures if you choose to do this as well. I'll have my Instagram linked down below in the description box.